Hello, hello. I I love technology when it works. So if it doesn't work tonight, we're going to jump back on in a minute. So I just want to give you that great disclaimer. I am here. No,
Okay.
no, I have not been live in a minute, but I love the opportunity to work with my people in any type of artistic way. And we have an amazing event this summer. And the founder with us here this evening to tell you more about it. So, Deontay, how are you this?
I'm doing well. How are you? Thank you for having me.
No problem. I know we keep cutting in and out, but hopefully, it will still work. So, you guys know, being business owners and entrepreneurs, we have to get in where we can fit in, and we do so much work, and we have hardly any play. And so we run these meetings, run these businesses from our car, from our kitchen, from the backyard, from even the park. And so, with that being said, we want to make sure that you don't work so hard, but you prepare to play. So, Deontay, can you tell the people what, look, I want to call it glamming, but what the kickback is that's coming up this
Okay.
summer?
Yeah. It's an adult camping party. 4 days and 3 nights. We'll go kayaking on the Flint River. Have DJs, bartenders, comedians, knocker ball. We'll have live music, mixed madness. We have a wine tasting sponsored by John Sipping Paint. Man, and the list goes on and on. Man, we have Nita Love that will be in the building for our couple. That'll have movie setups and hookah setups. It's really just a adult summer camp, if you will, and be kids again and be stress free. Like we get so caught up in the everyday work life that we never really get a chance to be kids again. So here's a chance to get out and be a kid again. Here's a chance to have a family reunion. We haven't been having family reunions as often as we used to. Yeah, just something different, something different.
That's funny that you say that because, especially being in the middle of a pandemic, we do not get together unless it's for a funeral. And that's even a rarity. And so when you say a family reunion, we need it. And the first thing that comes to mind for me is growing up in Minneapolis. We used to all go to my cousin's house, which we used to call Auntie. And even though she was the oldest cousin, we used to go there and all the family used to put the kids outside while they used to go inside and kick it. I miss those days. My babies, they don't know anything about cousins. I mean, they know that we have family that we've been blessed with that's not blood related, but they really didn't get to experience that we did. Uh, you know, And so to go back and think about when, we would hear the old school music going and the food and the fish fry and, and Annie them singing and dancing and, and nowadays we call it hookah, but back then it was great extracurricular activities. But even
Right.
all of that being said, we need to have that time of coming back together. So for someone who has their kids, and they're going to send their kids to summer camp. You mentioned that this is an adult camp for us.
It's an adult camp. Your kids get a break. They get off from school for 2, 3 months. When do we get a break? When do we get a chance to go out and have some fun? When
Never.
do we get to be around each other and tell jokes and laugh and have a few drinks and cut up? Like when do we have sleepovers? Like we don't, as adults, we don't. I think at some point, once we reach a certain age, it's okay to be mature, but we have to find time to be a kid again. think it's important to find time to be a kid again. Just think about when you were a kid. You had no worries. No worries.
No.
As an adult, you worry all the time.
Everything. And listen. So all I can think about is 4 days and 3 nights. Now, I'm older. I like to go to bed by 9, 10 o'clock at night.
Nope. Nope.
I can't even make it.
You pull up, you bring your tent, your sleeping bag, whatever snacks you may want to help keep you happy. Now we also have food vendors as well, but you might get hungry throughout the night and want some gummy worms or something. Bring you some gummy worms, but you don't worry about drinking and driving. You can literally vacation. It's a almost like a staycation. You know what I mean? You can leave Huntsville and not leave Huntsville, right? You can come spend the weekend with us, have some good food, some good music, and send your kids to your cousin or your auntie or somebody else and let them watch the kids for the weekend and give yourself a break. Like I said, it's too easy to go out to a bar or a club or a concert. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with those, but we have those all the time. Yeah. The downfalls of those is you go out and have a couple drinks and enjoy yourself, and you leave, and it's a possibility of getting pulled over. At our event, you don't have to leave. You can retire to your tent and go to sleep. We do have security on premises, armed and unarmed. We close our gates between 3. Close our gates typically about 3 a.m. Between 3 and 7, our gates are closed, so we don't have to worry about people riding up and riding through our property. We take safety as a priority. We do have a lot of people that come and camp with us, but we have a lot of ladies that come and camp with us. So it's very important for us that we have a safe environment to make sure that our campers are comfortable.
I love it. So I encourage you all to get now. Culturally, we wait to the last minute to get our tickets, and we let stuff happen. We let it get sold out. When their money gets funny, the whole 9 yards. This is the opportunity for you to put yourself first. We're going to put those kids first. We're going to put the business first. We're going to put everybody else first all the rest of the year. So this is the opportunity to do it just for you. And the tickets for 4 days. So it's June 29th, starting at 7 p.m. to July 2nd.
It's actually June 29th. It starts at 8 a.m. We'll go we're kayaking, so we'll be kayaking on the Flint River. So we'll start at 8. We'll meet at the neck. We'll get our canoes, our kayaks. Now, I don't know if you've ever been kayaking before.
I have.
Okay. Well, typically, one of our sponsors this year is J.K. Beckles. He typically has his own float that he does. He'll be doing it, I think, June 10th. But he typically has a float. And when we go camping as I don't even want to say black people because I've camped with others. Yeah. Typically, when we go kayaking, man, we go with food, snacks, with a little cooler with some beer cans in it. You might have you a flask or something. It's an enjoyable time to be floating down the river. So we'll float down the river. If you want to bring a fishing pole, you can bring your fishing pole and fish. We'll pull over and take pictures. But once we're done with the kayak portion, we'll return to the campground and start setting up for the weekend. Now, Kickback Campout officially kicks off on Friday. It kicks off on Friday. We'll open the gates at 9 a.m. Excuse me, for people that didn't join us on the kayaking, we'll open the gates from 9 a.m. and that'll be set up from 9 a.m. to 12. Then we'll do field games from 12 to 3, and the officially jumps off at 5 p.m. We'll start with a toast. It'll be a toast and a wine tasting sponsored by John Carroll Wines.
Love it. So I'm different. Raised in Minnesota, so kayaking was something that we did every summer and skiing every winter. And so if you have not done it and you live here in the South, I encourage you to do so. Now, you could purchase your ticket and just do the kayaking, but you can also get the ticket for the whole week. There's a whole lot of different opportunities, and don't miss out just because you want to count some change or you want to put everybody else first. Put yourself first. Um, Throughout COVID, we realized that life is short.
Very.
Uh, life is life, and so with that being said, put your first joy. I'm tripping out because I said I'm allergic to grass. So I'm allergic to grass, but at the same time, I love being outside.
Mm.
I'm bougie, so I don't like bugs, but I love being outside. So I'm gonna bring my EpiPen uh,
Okay.
and make it happen. So I need people to know not to make opportunities, and this is an amazing networking opportunity because we tired of doing just regular networking, right? We got
Definitely.
we got to kick it. And I love summer camp edition. Uh, You can also have RVs, right?
Yes. Yes. Yep. Yes, ma'am. You can bring RVs.
Oh man. So for you guys who are a little bougie and you don't want to get out there and have your tent on the ground and your sleeping bag, you can glam it up a little bit and put your sleeping bag on the stands and you can have your tent or you can have your RV, even rent one. Do whatever you have to do to make the fun happen for you for those 4 days. Man, are you still looking for sponsors?
We are. We are. We're still looking for sponsors, and we just extended the deadline on vendors as well. Um, our biggest thing is, we created this event because we wanted to do something different, um, but we wanted to be able to create a platform to have fun and make money, and create a space for other people to have fun and make money. So if you are a vendor or a sponsor, what event can you go to for 36 hours, 48 hours? You can open up for a little while, sell some products or promote your service or business, and then you can close down and go have you a drink, and then open up again the next day. Where can you do that? I mean, now I'm not talking about going to a hotel room and having to pack up and drive back and forth somewhere. I mean, you pull up, you set up shop, you sell for a few hours, and you close down shop and you go party.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a win-win situation. Again, have fun and be able to make money, network with other people, and have fun and make money.
See, y'all heard him say it a couple times. Have fun, make money. But that's not just for the adult summer camp. You need to understand that if you're not doing that in your business every day, you probably should get your ticket because today, get your ticket today because we do not enjoy ourselves. We don't, unless we're taking the kids somewhere.
Yeah, we feel guilty for having fun.
Yeah, we do.
We feel guilty for having fun. Um, most people have vacation days and they stack up and never use them. And we really most people only get about 2 weeks of vacation anyway.
Mm-hmm.
What that I'm not the greatest in math, but you talking about 365 days and you gonna give me 14 to take off and relax? You didn't stress me out.
And then I gotta earn those.
Right,
Man.
right, man. You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve a good time. You deserve to treat yourself to something different. You deserve to be special. You deserve a good weekend. You deserve to not have to be with the kids. If you're a great mom, great aunt, great, uh, you know, sister or brother, take a break.
Mm-hmm.
Take a break. They'll be okay for the weekend. Don't leave them at home by themselves. Leave them with somebody. But take you a break. Have you a wig-free weekend.
All right. Yeah. The first thing that I thought about was normally when we have different events like this, it's a whole lot of women. A whole lot of women. Uh, so men, this is your opportunity. Get your fellas, get your boys, have a boys trip. Uh, what happens at the camp stays at the camp. Enjoy yourself and just live. So I'm excited about this opportunity. I'm grateful that you connected with us. Black Authors Rock has the artistic ability to be able to support other businesses, and I love it because that's just what we do and that's how we move. Because we're very creative people. We might as well make the money and make the influence. So get your tickets now. Do not wait till the last minute because tickets will be going up.
Yep,
Yep.
June 1st. They go up to 200.
Ooh, you got to be counting points because you got to get your snacks and your beverages. Yes, I'm loving it. So I'm looking forward to it. The link is down below. The, uh, do you have any other information you want to give the people?
Um, Definitely join our group on Facebook. It's under Kickback, the letter N, Camp Out. We try and post a lot of information in there as often as possible. Also, the website kickback-campout.com, and you can find us on Instagram under HSV Campout or Kickback Campout HSV.
Yes, you guys go ahead and support. We will also be sharing this broadcast not only on our YouTube but Facebook, our IG. We're going to do some shorter clips and make them into reels because that's where we can get the greatest impact and influence. And if you are a vendor or would like to be a sponsor, this is your opportunity. And I can't remember the last time that I had that much fun selling products and services. So 4 days and 3 nights full of fun for adults. Oh, the glow party. I'm looking forward to that. But wait a minute. Let me ask you one question. Is it possible to do just part of the weekend or come and go as we choose? Or do we have to stay there the whole weekend?
So yes and no. It is possible to come and go as you choose, but we don't have day passes. So we have the one ticket price, which is the 150, or we have a combined ticket price for the kayaking and the camp out for 175. But that includes the whole weekend. So if you want to just come on Friday and don't come back, that's fine. If you want to come on Thursday and stay all the way up until Sunday, that's fine as well.
I like that. I like that. Because I know it's important because there's a lot of people that are going to be watching this that are going to think small and say, oh, well, I can't come the whole weekend because I got to get back and do X, Y, and Z. But this is your chance for you to have a little fun and to enjoy yourself and get replenished.
Right.
We have breaks. We need to. So,
Yeah, and we set it at a price point to where, even if you just come one day, you know, we have a lot going on throughout the whole weekend. So we have an open bar on Saturday. We have a brunch going on. So um, there's value in it in just one day if you can only make one day. But of course, we're hoping to see everybody the whole weekend.
Oh yeah. I mean, because when you think about it, a hotel room.
That's it right there.
Right.
You can stop with hotel room.
They're not going to feed you. You're really not going to get any drinks or any activities. And so, yeah, it's worth it. It's very much worth it. And I love the value that's included.
And one of our sponsors, Tranquil CBD, will be there as well. I think they're going to have a few goodies for some of the campers. I think John Carroll is gonna surprise us with a few goodies as well. Maganda Rain, Virgin Hair is one of our sponsors as well. So you never know what all might happen at the camp out.
Yes, that is so true. And if it's already 84 degrees in this great state of Alabama, up here in Huntsville, you never know what's going to happen in June. So come on, grab your tickets, get them early so that you don't have to pay the extra fees so that you can enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me. We can get back on closer to the date again so that we can do some more advertising, but I'm looking forward to this event.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so very much for having me, and I look forward to working with you again and seeing you at camp out.
All right. You guys have a good evening.
Yes, ma'am. You too.